Hey everyone, welcome. Day 48, I think. Yesterday I had some internet troubles, but we are back on the steady program. So this is from the landing page. We spent a little bit on the landing page yesterday and cleaned up. It's almost good, I would say. Right now the wait list is up, so everything's set up and I can approve people, so I'll probably start doing that today. And probably fixing some usability things. Probably going to investigate a little bit today. What's the plan going forward? And tomorrow and the next day, maybe post on like Product Hunt and these kinds of things. But I'm not sure if I should post it now or until it's totally released. So I'll look at that. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? JMD. Thank you. Have I tried skills.sh? Well, we do have some cloud skills going. We have the hooks that fire with greppy, and oh yeah, and then the command that we have for checkpoints that we made. Cool, I'm gonna close some of these. My account token has been invalidated, apparently, so I'm going to fix that. Okay. Evening. Hey Snoopy, welcome. Okay. Cool, I have nothing to commit. These are all just files. Local files. I think I can close this too. This is just a UI thing. Nice. So only 27 failed. That's pretty good. I'm just curious. So I'm just curious, what were the failures? Bring this back here. Hey Ben, welcome. I'll change this song. I noticed this didn't run today. I'm pretty sure it's because we changed, we have like a key for the scheduler to hit that point. I think we changed it, but we forgot to update the production. So I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so over the counter, nice, cool. So right now I'm pretending to be a new user. I just was approved off the waitlist. Let's see what it's like, just clicking around. Okay, this is blank. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's right, because we ran the script on these, but not for the DCF yet. So we'll fix that. I don't really like, I mean, there's two things, like it always says it searched the web. So I'm probably just gonna remove that for the moment. And I'm gonna investigate if we can do inline sources. It's probably pretty tricky, but let's see what would be required if we wanted to try to add something like that. That was a request from my my girlfriend thought that would be probably good, and she's probably right. It's kind of important that I had kind of a dystopian experience with the AI. I was talking with Xfinity. It was really strange. Like they pretend all of the customer service agents you're talking to are real, and they're definitely not. At first, I actually believed it. I was like, damn. But then it started talking about its love of coffee, and I was like, I don't know about that. It's trying to like relate to me before it's trying to sell its phone line. And then I called, and Xfinity is also doing something weird where it like changes the voice of the people talking to be like local accents. It's really strange. So they also sound like AI, but they're real people. Anyways. All right, so we want to we're going to do two things. Number one, we want to remove this UI, search the web on the default LLM. Yeah, I had a weird feeling. I was like, this is weird. Like everything, like I can't tell these people are real. And then they actually were real, even though they sound AI. I was like, and the dude was like offended. I was like, what the hell is going on? It's so strange. I'll change the song. So can you go ahead and find we have a router to the defaults LLM. I don't remember which file that is, but you can find it by looking up this text. Once you find it, we're just going to remove that text. And then the second thing you're going to do is tell me about how we could achieve the goal of inline sources. Number one, does, pretty sure it doesn't, but just investigate whether the current GenAI SDK we use, if it maybe has some flag or something we can use for that, so check the docs. And then maybe Perplexity API has something like this. Probably it does, so let's look at that too. Yeah, no, I seriously, I could not tell. But the reason why I think it is a person, it was just too good. It was too... There was like, for example, it called me back, and the way that he's like kind of stumbling with words, and then I was like, okay, this is so confusing. I looked it up, and apparently Xfinity is like changing their voice to sound more local, so it masks the accents, and that kind of aligned. Like I know roughly what the conversational AI sounds like these days. So it's not like super good, but there were a lot of imperfections with how they were talking, so I was like, like human imperfections. Hold on, I'm gonna change the song, guys. I'm gonna remove this one actually. This is like way too intense. delete on my Electron. That's dumb. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about like someone like my mom or something. Like, there's no way. Granted, on that voice thing, that doesn't really matter too much. But it's just weird when you can't tell whether it is or not. That's kind of a strange experience because you start treating people like AI too, because you just assume they're an AI. That's kind of what I did. Actually, that's low-key what I did. That's why the person was offended. Like because I just had the experience of like dealing with that AI, their AI chat thing. They they show as like a human, like they do the live chat connecting, and then they have the name, and it tries to like relate to you, asks like, "Oh, I just got my morning coffee. Do you like coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah." And what gave it away is they used the hyphen, that like AI hyphen, or whatever that's called, and I was like. And so then I came out of that experience, and then I call, and then the person sounds like AI too. So then I started to just be very, like, what do I say? Oh, at first I said, "Are you AI?" It sounds AI. And she's like, "Do I sound like AI? I'm not AI." And I still thought it was AI, so I was like, Hey, Paul. Hey, PNK, I'm not, as far as you know. I'm probably not going to update cloud code anytime soon until I see that people online say it's good, because every time I update, something strange happens, like it starts crashing. I don't trust their updates anymore. Okay, I'm gonna just chill out. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, nice. The Gemini API already has this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, thanks, JMD. You just released. Oh, I saw that too. Yeah, that's weird, man. Yeah, and that Xfinity AI, it can actually call tools, so it can do things for you. Like, I got it to send me a text message. I was like, because I was just playing around with their AI, and I was like, send me a text message that says, "Hey, what's up?" And then I was like, ping my modem. It says it did. But the one thing it did that was not good is it said, I'm pretty sure I was just making this up. It said, "We're just going to boot up your router again. It'll take 30 to 40 minutes. Please stay on the line with me." And I was like, there's no way this is real. It'll not take 30 to 40 minutes. And it was like 25% complete. And then it just forgot later, and it kept trying to talk to me. Really weird stuff, guys. I do not think it's a very good user experience. People will be very confused. I think it should just own being an AI. There's nothing wrong with being an AI. Like, just say, "Hey, this is an AI tool you are using." You don't have to like fake that it's a human. Like, it just serves to confuse people and distrust your brand. Yeah. Well, and it's weird because they clearly were programming it to try to sell you stuff while you're waiting Like, it was like, did you, like, it's trying to like relate to you and ask about your, like, who you are and what you're doing. And it's like, oh, if you have a moment, take out this, you know, like, look at the, and they can send you payment links and stuff. Anyways, okay. So I think I'm probably gonna use the Gemini SDK or, hey Snoopy, I am not. Otherwise I would not have been affected by internet troubles yesterday. But who knows? Maybe someday people won't be able to tell. They'll be like, granted, it'd be a lot of compute, at least right now, to have 8-hour streams of some guy working on his, you know, probably wouldn't get much return on investment currently. But if it's cheap enough one day, you might see these. All right, cool. So I think we're gonna do this. But let's talk a little bit about how much extra time is this going to add? Basically, it's going to need to do a Google search every time, right? So maybe we shouldn't do this on all queries. Let's talk a little bit about this. What are some of the drawbacks of always using this? Maybe what are some of the choices we could do? What about these ones? Also today I was kind of thinking I might try to sell that, or like at least make a landing page for that tool that we made, this like firewall thing. I feel like it could be cool. There are some, maybe we'll do a little market research before we do it though. That, like just what we did with that creator tools one, to figure out whether we should try to sell it or not. I think I'm for trying to sell tools that are not for devs too. Like, for example, this vibe to text, this kind of thing, I'm probably not going to try. I decide not to because it's for devs and they'll just make it YouTubers, different category. True, true. Okay, cool. So we can close. All right, so now we now that we have all of the financial data, let's see, there we go. So yeah, we can just use these numbers here. They're the same numbers. The reason why we had it separate before is because we were extracting the raw data from SEC filings, but now we are not doing that, so we can just bring this over here because they are the same as far as I can tell. So a lot of times this is an SEO question here. You know, when you look up, we're gonna probably focus a little bit on marketing stuff today too. Like when you look up DCFs for such and such company, usually you get, you know, you're getting some, you know, either one of these like FinViz, Finbox, and they have DCFs already laid out. We're creating a bunch of DCFs. In theory, how could we increase our SEO to actually show up for these kinds of things? I think we are at a little bit disadvantage because the data collection isn't like a separate page for each. It's sort of like one page that we have this like file structure for. So that might affect, it might need to be a separate page for Google to rank it the way that we're thinking. I'm not sure. I guess I need to learn a little bit about this, how we would go about. We have a series of pages that we want to be indexed, and we want to try to show up. We would want to show up for specifically when people are looking up like DCFs for CBS. Right? We have our DCF. They can come in here and they can edit it. And, the today's brief also, we want it to show up kind of like as a news art. That's, I don't know if that's achievable. But we can try. Hey Menzo, that's the trickiest part, getting eyeballs on this thing and trying to sell it. That's kind of what I'm going to go to now. I think, you know, the reason why I spent so long on this is because I'm going to use it and I like it in the future. I mean, it's not that long, but like, yeah, in the future, I'm going to probably have a more money focus from the beginning, I think, for the next project. And, you know, we made some side projects along the way. I'm going to see if we can sell potentially this firewall monitor to other YouTubers. In order to do that, so I have that we built this tool. It's called the firewall, the Great Firewall, and it deletes messages and auto responds and all this stuff. I'm going to see if I can. What are the options out there? So we're going to do a little market research with our buddy Cloud. To sell it, I probably will email a lot of people. Maybe we can come up with like some way to find emails of YouTubers. Interesting. We will look into it. Oh, hey Ben, just make blogs. Yeah. Well, we already have it, right? We already got the DCF there. So what do we need to do? Google needs distinct crawlable URLs. If your DCF lives under a single route with client-side navigation, folder structure, tabs, Google sees it as one page. I'll make it bigger so you guys can read it as well. Oh yeah, so our plan is, Ben, some of this is not going to be behind a login. So for example, the today's brief actually won't be behind a login. We're trying to create a little funnel. The portfolio research, those are the things that when they click, then they have to log in. We already have that. Right now they're all behind a login because it's a waitlist, but I think the Discover tab also not behind a login either. Hey Kale, welcome, welcome. Google can crawl JavaScript, but prefers HTML. Oh, check out Discord. Yes, 1 second. Oh wow, that looks really good. Damn. How'd you build that? That looks really awesome. That's not in the terminal, right? That's probably You have a desktop app, right? Oh shit. That's crazy cool. What the hell, bro? Wait, okay. Hold up. All right, I'm gonna try Kale's tool here. It's actually looking really good. I actually kind of want to see what my code base looks like. With he has these cool like visualizations with his indexing tool. Yeah, she's a PM at Microsoft. All right. I'm not ready just yet. Okay, cool. Let me know when it's ready. I will try it out. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, host it on the web here. Yep, should be cooking. It's true. Cool, awesome. All right, so how do we do this? Does it hurt that it's you mentioned, I don't know, get the so basically if they can navigate to all these on the side panel, that's going to hurt the SEO. If so, why? Yeah, definitely. Is the music from the app you created? Oh, no, HCG, this music is located here. Let me give it to you. Should have auto-responded to you. Did not. Interesting. Thanks, Gail. That's pretty cool. I'm testing the auto reply. Oh, right. It's because I always forget to click this button. Ideally, I do not have to. Is this refresh here? Okay. Okay, maybe it takes a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. So we just got to make sure the URL changes, which I think it does. Let me check. It does not. Oh, DCF CVS. It's just the query param though. So this is the query. So let's say the link is like this, and it's just this query param at the end that's changing. Is that good enough? Or does it actually need to change the path? That makes a bit of sense. Cool, that makes sense. Can you go check how we're going to implement that? It should be... Yeah, just go do that. I will put him down here. Hey Igor, we use Tailwind TypeScript for the front end. No UI libraries really besides our chart D3. Actually, no ShadCN, just D3 charts. Oh yeah, okay. Extra pricing. I want to do a bit of like market research for this tool that we made located here. No purple UI slop. Oh, thank you. I see you have experience because it definitely started out as purple UI slop. I think that it likes to use slate for the dark mode. Granted, we do have a little bit of purple in our checkboxes. Nice. Sounds good, Kittle. Oh, not implementation, market research. We're trying to figure out, can we charge for what we've created here? And so I want you to find the landscape of what exists, how they, and maybe come up with a, well, we'll let it do that first. And then we'll do the marketing thing. In theory, how would we even get eyeballs on such a thing? I notice Perplexity always has it on, which is cheaper, Perplexity or Gemini for these like inline sources. We're now going to use in the DCF model, so I'll show you. Hey Arthur, yeah, I know how to code. The auto reply should have responded to that. I think. How to code. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, yes, I do. Surprising. I will investigate why it didn't respond. Later, though. Maybe I'll do it over here. Nice. So someone asked this message, but there was no auto reply. I'm just curious, how, can you check the logs? So before we would kind of like, before we're fetching this from another place, but now we're going to transition to a new strategy for these DCF pages. It's just going to grab it directly from the income statement. The reason is that these numbers are already cleaned now, so we don't need to do that. And we can just grab it directly. So go ahead and create a plan here, put it here. I don't think you need to change the projections though. The projections are fine that we currently have. I guess this is a little tricky. Definitely not that, but will this be compatible with our collections? Also, I don't really want it to navigate, like load a whole new page. It still has the same sidebar and everything, and I want them to be, you know, every time they click one of these documents, it's not going to load another page. Let's see. Yeah, no full page reload. That's what I meant to say. Oh, good. Cool. All right, cool. That's easy. Over here for a second. I believe it's because the scheduler key probably didn't match. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. That's all right. They call it grounding. Oh, you have to parse and build the citation UI. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, so only Perplexity actually has it, so it's inline citation in their API. We'll run a little experiment, see how it looks. Oh, put it in another place. Why do you do this to me? Where is it? Oh, right. It's in this repo. Oh, right, I forgot. There's not really a lot of YouTube live streamers. We'll see how many there are. Well, it's hard to compete with free. rotate the 3D prism. Be fun. Yeah, that sounds like right up my alley. 3D VR charts. Holy shit, 500 a month? What is this? Underserved market. YouTube live creators. Dude, why in the world are these expensive? What do they do? Why are these so expensive? How could they justify such a price? This is not a market. This is it's like 5 people. five streamers. Maybe one day. Build in public niche. Stormtrooper moms. Yeah, I mean, I think definitely the Keno says this, and I agree. Like, 99% of this audience that comes to this channel is male. There might be some edge in trying to build products for women, because there's probably not a lot of people doing that. It's just hard to know what products they would like, because we're not. But yeah, like, my audience is, and I think that's what I see on Twitter too, everyone that's building. Well, most software, I mean, it's still 70-30 software engineers, so male. Utilize your female friends, I guess. Oh yeah, D3 is great. Ebola. Seems like the underserved markets building for women and Roblox. Apparently, I saw today the top ones are making like 30 million or some shit per year, which is totally insane. You build on Roblox, but you pay in like reputation, because that's what you gotta explain to people, that that's what you do. But it doesn't matter if you make that much. People, doesn't really matter what you do. Legit market sector. Maybe. All right. Okay, I'm gonna ask a few things. Number one, how many YouTube streamers are there? I don't think there's that many. Like, I don't think it's a very big market yet. What? Oh wait, is this talking about like message queues? This has nothing to do with streaming. What? What are you talking about right now? Like this is are you talking about streamers? This is not streaming. This is like message queues or something. Why would Bumble be streaming? Yeah, that whole like coin thing, I think that's a bit ethical considerations aside, it's a little bit of a blunder because that stuff kind of follows you, you know? Like, let's say you try to get investors in the future. They will look up your name. They will see you launched coin. And some of them will not be super happy with that idea. And that goes for employment too. So you try to get a job at a big tech company. You go through a lot of filters. Probably someone's going to look up your name and see that. And you got the brand thing. Anyways, it would need to be, ethical considerations aside. Like you're kind of closing some doors. So I think you should price that pretty highly. Some of those things. We got a long life ahead of us. Like you got one reputation, At least then if you're doing media stuff, people don't really forget. That is crazy. Well, I mean, also there's the legal aspect, like that's the fourth thing. Like, it might technically be not regulated now, but these things can be retroactive. There's no reason why 3 to 4 years from now they might say, hey, the SEC, we're going to crack down on this thing, and they could go back, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing you got to price in. You got to price in all of those things just on a practical consideration, and you got to be okay with that. Like, I'm just saying, for me personally, that would have to be a really... Again, I'm not even considering the moral considerations, just if you were trying to make it like a pure, Machiavellian analysis. I just don't really think it makes a lot of sense. But, everyone has their... I get why you could be lured into such a thing. Hey, how's it going, Kai? So, dude. Hey, Sushi, I tried that for a day. Bypass perms, not a fan. It's very hard to have multiple running because they just go, man. Like, crashed my iTerms and not for me. Hey, thanks, Gary. I mean, I don't know. There's just... Again, I'm not even considering the moral stuff. Like, on a practical level, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense, I think. That's my opinion. Unless it'd be like really, again, the practical aspect, if it's like enough to justify losing all those options, but I don't think it would be. Your message got auto-modded. Yeah, Sushi, I get it, but like when I was doing that on the stream, it makes you, it kind of ruins the vibe. You're a little on edge because you gotta like, what is it doing? And like crashes your stuff randomly, and you're like, what the hell just happened? Like, why did all my terminals close? I don't really like that feeling. It's not for me. No, not Kale, Gary's. Yeah, so obviously Cloud, I mean, these models can be pretty damn stupid at times, you know. Like, I was talking about streaming, and it include, like, you know, tools for streamers. And it included some, like, SaaS streaming companies for message queues as part of the market analysis. That's pretty stupid. Yes, that's true. It's true. Sure. I will clone it. Is it easy to run? Because I already have indexed everything. Let's try it. Okay, just have to reindex, and that is no problem because it takes like 2 seconds. Wait, is there a command I can do just to like can't get your release, or probably need to clone it, I think. I have a new version of Greppy, and I'm going to, what do I need to do to set this up? It'll read your README, and then it will tell me. And I will put it over here. Okay, realistically, how many YouTube streamers are there? Like, can you come up with an estimate? And tell me what was your methodology for your estimate? Compare it to how many Twitch streamers there are. Okay. No. So you do not understand. This has all been stored already. We have it all stored. You don't need to get it from Alpha Vantage again. We have it in Firebase. I want a solution to this problem. This is annoying me at this point. It never knows our Firebase collections. Even though I tell it's in the project level settings. I think I'm just going to make a document, just attach it. Every time I know something related to Firebase and what we got there, I'm just going to attach it because that might be the only way. While you're at it, what you're going to do, once you've built this understanding, you're going to audit everything in our Firebase DB. And you're going to make a doc, and you're going to put it here. And I'm going to put him over here. Nice. I like the idea of that. Cool. Pretty simple. Cool. Go ahead and do that. And go ahead and index this repo. So explain to me first, though. So once I index the repo, what do I need to do to set up the local AI? We're using Olama. When I used Olama, I had problems with it like stopping frequently. Do you run into this? I will let you know. I just I think I have a Hammerspoon script now that reboots Olama actually, so I should be good, I think. It's like whenever my computer sleeps. Oh, I think I can actually just download the. They have a I can just go download their software, like their desktop app, and I'll probably keep it open. Cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Cool. I will test this. Oh, interesting, Kale. I will test this. That might be helpful, yeah, if it's like it needs to figure out the flow in the code. Looks like something crashed. Might need to restart for those changes. Okay, probably just have to sign in again. Okay, I gotta grab my phone apparently. No worries, no worries. Yeah, I think it'll be helpful for me too, as well. Because it would be kind of cool to visualize my repo. Cool. How do I run this this JavaScript visualization UI thing? Oh, cool. Grippy web. Nice. Might be the old version, maybe. So 2 to 3 million people stream. It's actually not too bad. I'm reading this down here. So, as far as my understanding is, there's no tools here that are specifically for YouTube streamers. My guess is just that Twitch is a much way larger market, right? Wait, how much larger is the Twitch market? Probably 10x, right? Okay, cool. No worries, no worries. Get it set up. Let me see. Yeah, kind of misunderstood the point of that. That reminds me, is my Twitch working now? I'm gonna check real quick. Oh, cool, it is. Oh, and there's people actually watching on Twitch. That's awesome. Historically, no one ever joined on Twitch. Oh, nice, it worked, dude. Let me show you. So this is Kale's tool. It looks pretty slick, I must say. Let me make sure it's... Yes, good. Let's, I want to look at the visualization timeline. Oh, wow. So I'm going to be able to see... Wait, could I potentially see like dead code and things too? Like stuff that's no longer being used? Oh, nice. You added this. Fantastic. This is actually going to be really cool, I think. It's like a little audit of my my code structure. Oh, nice. Yeah, you have the rest. Wow, dude, that's dope. You have the rest and callers, no callees. So I assume the red. Yeah, the red means no callees, right? Let's look at the graph. Interesting. 1,200 dead. These are my tests, so I'm okay with that, I think. Streamer model top right. Cool, let me do that. Oh, nice, you already have the patterns hidden. Very good. Oh, I see. So these were the sensitive paths. Let me double check. I didn't expose anything too crazy. No, it looks fine to me. I don't think it'd just be file names, which is no big deal. So 27% of my code is dead. I bet a lot of it's those tests. But I'm sure there's also critical circular dependencies. Interesting. Yeah, take a look here. Interesting. View tree map. Oh yeah, now I can go through and maybe, let's see, I'll try clicking maybe one deep within. Oh nice, I could see which one's dead. Oh, this is cool. So this one should be dead for sure. Or not this one. Let me find one I know for certain is dead. Oh, perfect. So I can see like old endpoints and things that we're no longer using. Oh yeah, exactly. Awesome. Cool. Hey Paula, it's Kale's tool here. Helps Cloud Code use less tokens by using greppy instead of grep, which is like its tool to search files. And he built this UI too. So once you index your code base, you can visualize things. Oh, and I can search as well. That's a, let's see, so I'll search. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. So where can I export? I can export all of it. Very cool. Oh, great. And I have all my projects too that I can go through. Yeah, this is really good, dude. I also like the logo. Pretty legit. Oh, chart type. Oh, I see. Oh, you got tons of different charts. Oh, dope. I like this. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. I'm gonna go through and look at my code base on this. Okay, where's the pipeline? Let me go find it. All my tests are in the way. That'd be cool if you have a button for getting filtering out files. So for example, like my tests, I don't want to see any of them in the way. Maybe you already have a way to do that. Oh, gotcha. Matrix. Oh, I see. Where's the Okay, so this is basically all the backend stuff. And so the front end calls it. Makes sense. We got all these things out here, which I assume are just sort of utility things. Oh, these are mostly tests that are probably not using anything. Sunbursts. Oh, this is cool. Oh, you got the back. Perfect. Oh, nice. So I guess you could, this is your filters, right? I guess there could be like some regex or something. Like, hey, filter out this, like this type of file. Cool, so I'm gonna do some commits and I'll come back and look at the timeline later. Cool, awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. Nice. All right, cool. Let's make a little experiments. You're gonna build within the research tab for the LLM. You're gonna add a new endpoint, I guess, for just the Perplexity chat, and you're going to enable that for when we would normally go to the default LLM. You're just gonna scope it, make it a really basically change nothing else, just have a little section where you're adding this experiment. You block out the old default LLM and you bring in this Perplexity LLM and try to implement the inline citations. But again, on the front end, you're gonna scope your changes, create a new file or whatever. Don't touch the existing stuff, except just in the final integration, you're gonna change one small part to use the new Perplexity inline citation stuff. Well, before you begin, let's create a plan, and we're going to create a plan because this is touching a lot of files, so it's just not going to do a very good job, probably. Okay, so I'm going to test, I'll just do something simple. I'll just see if anyone's actually looking up this stuff. Could be a little bit too niche. It's useful for me, but... So we'll do a YouTube mod bot. What? They changed the UI for this page. Yeah, I like the classic. Go back to the classic. Oh, not a lot for Twitch either. Well, what are they searching? They gotta be searching something. So I'm looking at the Google searches. I'm trying to see what people are searching. What other things would they be searching if not this? Yeah. All right, grippy trace. I will try it too. Oh. Grippy. don't see for the trace, so just let me know. If I can I just pass in like a folder? Trace. Okay. Maybe I have the outdated one, not sure. Loaded in on my terminal. It's possible. Gotcha. Makes sense. Cool. I'm gonna go grab another coffee. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. Oh, I accidentally closed my my Google search thing. That's right. You'll notice that the AI is always so positive. It means I would own the category. No, that's not. It's not good. Well, I'm just trying to understand. Like, obviously, we know this is a market to some degree, but I don't see any search traffic whatsoever on any of the terms, so I must be missing something here. Well, let's start with this. Like, if I look up Nightbot, yeah, so there is traffic for Nightbot. Okay, so is Nightbot more changing the region to worldwide? Oh yeah, good call, good call. Thanks, Gary. Okay, now let's do YouTube stream bot. Probably nothing, near nothing. And then Twitch stream bot. Okay, they're about the same actually. Why do you think Nightbot has so much more traffic than just the generic terms like Streambot? So is it because Nightbot doesn't offer like other services like Discord services and things like this? Yeah, very tricky. Tricky. So this one would be kind of a hard one to sell, I think. Because like, how do you get the eyeballs on it? You need some other way. Because people aren't looking up the terms, really. It's hard to estimate exactly how much traffic it is, though. But definitely YouTube, live stream, bot. Not so popular. I think we can conclude that. Because if I remove these, well, hypothetically, let's say I do look it up. What comes up? Oh, it's local, but this could be actually. Yeah, probably not going to do it. Doesn't seem like a super large market. Maybe we could just put up a landing page, I guess, and see if we get any traffic or anything, but I have to buy a domain. I need to, like, you probably have to post on those Reddit, like those Reddits. Hey, I got this. Actually, you could look that up. Like, there's no even subreddit for like live streaming YouTube. Yeah, I think I committed this. Yeah, I agree, Gary. It's just too niche, right? Like, it's pretty cool for me, but like, if you only have like 10 people that would use it in the world, it's gonna be a hard thing to make money with. No worries. It's hard to compete with free. There's a lot of free bots, and they almost get the job done. So, yeah. There's just one question I have about this, which is, so how are you going to make it still work with our loading animation, where it like loads in line by line? The way that you implemented this, would it currently? I guess it's the part of the problem with that is like, yes, it does have people, like if you think about it, there are 3 million streamers, right? So, and like how many are big enough to need it? Probably like what, like 100,000. But the thing is, once they get big enough to need it, they probably have moderators already. So really, it gets really niche. It's like they were big enough to have moderators. I mean, big enough, but they didn't have moderators, and they wanted some other tool for moderation. And I think that's part of the problem too. That's why there's no one looking up that search query. Like, once you get to start looking up, you probably already have a group of people who are just helping you with the chat. That's another guess as to what's going on there. All right, so I'm going to close this. This will just be a tool for me. Unless someone requests it and they're like, I will pay you, in which case I'll change my mind. Yeah, it makes sense, And we have some too. It's just like, I want it to be really fast, like boom, boom, you know, and no one has to think about it. It's just not a very common requirement. Part of the problem is too, I would never pay for it myself. So that makes it even even more niche. Cool. All right, cool. You're going to go ahead and start building it, but you're only going to do the back end side first. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. So I can close this. This one's good. So let's get back to how we're going to do the SEO for this. So I want to learn about SEO for this page here. My goal is to get all the files indexed by Google. People look up specific DCFs for companies, we will show up, and specific things like income, maybe insider transactions. And we're going to try to optimize as much as we can. Let's get the basic principles. Obviously, I know this idea of the general idea, but let's start from the beginning. Need backlinks or something? That's about the extent of my knowledge there. Traffic. Obviously, Google has its own price score related on other things. So go ahead and do an audit for me. Figure out how all the things that we could change to make it more indexable. explore this option as well. We want to make all the choices here we want to make to optimize Hey, Paul. For goals and choose your role, AI assistant goal would be ASNON. What do you mean by that? Are you saying like you're an assistant to the AI? Like your goal is to be an assistant to the AI? Interesting. Or no, your goal is to have an AI assistant, maybe. Oh yeah. We don't have a goal for that. We probably need an other. I like how my first assumption was that you were trying to be enslaved or something by the AI. Yeah. Well, you don't have to answer those questions. You know, only for fun. So you can just, but I'll maybe add an other. Hey Paul. I don't think I changed the camera angle. I think it's more or less the same. Just the door's open. That's the only thing. Yeah, there you go. It's the spirit. Oh man, I want it to be in line. My understanding is that maybe Perplexity we could achieve this goal of it being in line. I thought that was like the native thing that it does. It won't just put it at the bottom. It's okay if it puts it at the bottom. It's not a big deal. Oh, maybe it means it's going to add the thing and put it at the bottom. That's possible. The little citation. Okay, actually it already is, so it's fine. Oh, I think it's warmer. Nice. Yeah, maybe the door open adds some more something. Let's see my dryer. Okay, cool. So I will go get my Perplexity API key. Okay, I got it. All right, cool. Now we're going to reload. Ghosty is the best. You like Ghosty, Paul? Maybe switch. What do you like about it? Where's all my conversations? Oh. Okay, so can we make my system Python default to oh, but oh yeah. Well, I'll just try it here just to see if, out of curiosity, it. Anyways, okay, cool. Let me try it now. Oh, cool. It's working. Oh, that looks dope. Oh. Nice. Tell me more about... So what's gonna do this? This. So how come sometimes it's attaching sources and not? How come Well, I guess we probably does Perplexity have any way like that'd be cool if the API had some flag you could pass in that was like smart routing or something to figure out when to search and when not to search. Does it have anything like that, or do we have to do that? The auto reply. Very good. Well, it's not the end of the world. Hey, Deva. Annoying. I'm gonna fix that. We have a conflict in hotkeys. So right now we have a conflict in hotkeys when I do Nice, got it. I beat it. All right, so currently it's not doing the format markdown with the Perplexity front end stuff. Yeah, making money is hard, guys. Do not. I was looking on Twitter, the average successful founder, right? So the average person that eventually made, I think their metric was like 10K MRR. The average one took like 2 years to get there. So do not bum yourself. And that's just like the successful ones, right? Do not get bummed out. It is not easy. And I know that from some people I know too. My brother is one. It just takes a while. Like you just need to, you have a lot of competition and you got to learn. And that's just how it be. Okay, so I'm going to probably commit this to save the progress because it's working decently. Oh, did I commit the, okay. I'm going to bring up that greppy tool again. I do have a use case that I want to add to it. Let's see if I can find it here.